Shalom. First, I'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and Rural. Bless and citation to the men pushing this word of sincerity and truth. And the brother Howard from James Trinidad camp here to do all edification to the spirit of the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Right? And this edification will be based off of this video here. We living in the time at the end. We living in the time of prophecy. We living in the time. We heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. But as the Yahweh shall say, we will be saved out of it. Right? You'll be saved out of it. And so without further ado.
Of three aspects. There is a new world political system that everyone today is calling the New World Order. As well as that, there is an economic plan for the New World Order, and that is called the New World Economic Order. In addition to those two items, there's a third plan for religion. You see, the planners of the world know that men need a religion of some kind, even if it's a false one. So they have a plan to give us a new age world global occultic religion. So really there's three aspects to this new world order. A new world economic order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us.
Wow. Right? Wow. The scripture said was written up 4 times. The fuck?
And King James and then gone away and then married to the rich man.
Book of Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. It says, for whatsoever thing written aforetime, written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. I will read that in a different version. Might have hope. It says, for whatsoever was written in former days was written for our instruction, so that by steadfastness and by the encouragement of the scriptures we might have hope. You understand what I mean? So the scriptures are written aforetime was written for us to learn. And that's exactly what he said here. You see?
This new world order. A new world economic order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify. 3 aspects to this new world order. A new world economic
he's an investigator
order in which a computer chip.
Alright. Terry Cook, the Apostle Gaba, mainly he speaks about this guy. Terry Cook, an investigative reporter, researcher,
will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us, and will also be used to make our purchases and scan it. So they've already.
So this happened in the early 90s. In the early 90s, you could see the imagery of the video. So we was written up 4 times written for our learning. So this is our warning. This is our warning unto the people. Right? Yahweh Shai say, hey, go forward and warn his people. Scripture talk about a sword. What is that? What scripture is that, buddy? Ezekiel 33 and 1, it says, Again the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak unto the children of thy people, and say unto them, When I bring a sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man in their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he see the sword cometh upon the land and blow not the trumpet and warn the people, then read over, it says, then verse 4 says, Then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take it no warning, if the sword cometh and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall be delivered. But if a watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any persons from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. His blood will be required at the watchman's hands. So we dusting our fingers, as Pontius Pilate did. We washing our hands from the blood of the people. So this is the warning that we're giving. The RFID microchip or the C-hip is the mark. And the BEAST. Right? Going on.
He put the program in Los Angeles. In fact, a trilateralist named Mayor Bradley, Uncle Tom Bradley, was responsible for putting this in dogs.
Right.
And your children will be considered like animals, and operating through the Council on Foreign Relations, through the Trilateral Commission, through the Club of Rome, through Global 2000, which wants to reduce the population of the planet by 25%. 25. That's 1,250,000,000 people have to be exterminated by the year 2000.
Well, they can do.
So these things has been in the making for what is it, decades? Decades upon decades. Yeah. So now the prophets of this time now, the Lord bring them back to warn the people, to warn them of the dangers is to come, as the scripture rightfully tells in the book of Ezekiel 33 and 3.
So essentially, this Illuminati is the group of men who control not only all the money on the planet through all the world banks and the Federal Reserve and so on, but they control essentially all the governments. And so these men are planning to bring about a global form of government that's unique in all history. It's a total enslaving system of world.
Is this guy here?
Sir, can you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
Sorry?
Could you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
I didn't get that, actually, no.
The Bilderberg? You weren't there?
No.
What went on last year?
No, I wasn't there last year. I think that was my cousin.
Your cousin was there?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Do you have a couple minutes for us, Mr. Russia?
I was asking a question on Friday because I was saying that the Federal Reserve is one of these organizations. One of these organizations that a lot of people say is the source of banking profits all across the world. That was started by your family.
No, it's completely untrue. I was asked that earlier. It really isn't true. No.
One thing, we could go on about how, your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy. And that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big bankers who are looting the economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
So 15.
We just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
well,
The Rothschild's family did start the federal, they divided Europe first, took over Europe, the Napoleon.
Don't exaggerate.
No comment on that, sir?
Yeah, these guys.
Considered like animals.
Yeah, so these guys is the guys who they're speaking about.
Like animals, and they're operating through the Council on Foreign Relations, through the Trilateral. 1,250,000,000 people have to be exterminated by the year 2000.
Well, they can do that.
So essentially, this
Technology.
This Illuminati is the group of men who control not only all the money on the planet through all the world banks and the Federal Reserve and so on, but they control essentially all the governments. And so these men are planning to bring about a global form of government that's unique in all history. It's a total enslaving system of world communism and fascism, controlled by a hierarchy in Europe that Anthony calls what? The oligarchy.
Well, no, I call it the evilarchy.
The evilarchy.
The oligarchy of evil.
So these men are satanically inspired, and of course we get that term from the Bible, which means the devil. They're satanically inspired to bring about a global form of government to every nation on earth.
Right? Book of Revelation, because this is future prophecy. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great. A matter of fact, '13 and 16 says, also I call it, calls it, verse 16 says, also it calls, also it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slaves, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no man can buy or sell who does not have the mark that is the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? We know the beast is the system, right? The mark of the beast, right? The beast, the image of the beast goes back to the ancient Roman system, right? We know that the mark of the beast is the sea hip, right? The guy name?
The New World Order really consists of three aspects. There is a New World political system that everyone today is calling the New World Order. As well as that, there is a New World economic order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us, and will also be used to make our purchases and scan it.
So how this so hard to understand? How this is prophecy? This is prophecy, so how that's so hard to understand? It says this calls for wisdom. This calls for wisdom. Let anyone with understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a person. Its number is 666. All right. So the mark of the beast is something that going under your skin. It is the sea hip. Shalom to the hope for the elect, a matter of fact.